3, 2, 1, go.
Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. I'm Ben Glebe. This is going to be a very fun show, and I just have to quickly tell you that yesterday I got to host a private event where we made cakes. We decorated cakes. This is the first time I've decorated a cake in my life. This is my cake, and if you can see, it's pretty awesome looking. I wonder if I can get it close. And I put an SDSC on it. Not only because I love you guys, but because that then makes it a show prop and I get to eat on the air. And then I realized that I'm also currently running a health challenge for SDSC Isolation Nation, and so I am not going to eat it. So this is officially the worst day of my life. On that note, I would like to introduce the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. It's Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Ben, did you also put a Jewish star on it next to SDSC?
Sure, it might have been one of those companies' logos, but it's a Jewish star, yeah. Absolutely.
All right, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Throw in those Facebook stars. Do all that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chris Bauer.
Wow.
Hey. Yeah, the last time Ben said this was the worst time of his life, he was yelling that at Barbra Streisand. So, so I'm just glad this is just cake related. But yeah, as you were showing your cake, I'm like, this guy's not going to do well in his health challenge. But then you didn't eat it for almost 30 minutes. You probably won't eat it for 30 minutes, I bet.
I made it yesterday. I still haven't bitten into it, so I'm just saying.
Oh,
and if you wait another day or two, you won't be able to.
Yeah.
That's a good point. And also, let me just show you, I don't think I was able to show it well, what it looked like. This thing is gorgeous. The self-restraint to not eat this is very difficult.
Still can't see it.
I'm doing it. You can't see that?
That does look like
I thought that was another picture of your nipples, Ben. That's a cake.
I just think, you've done wonders with that silly putty, Ben. It's really looks quite tasty.
Queen Rachel's here. Queen, what do you think about
There
Queen?
we go. Hi, everybody. I moved my plant, and then as I did, can you see? It just, nope, it's not doing it now. That's cool. But it just all fell apart, so it's dead.
Not the whole thing, just parts of it are dead. You don't have to throw the whole thing away. But
yeah. Did your plant had dandruff? Like, what happened?
It just leaked. I was really dumb to shake it. It leaked like shit all over my laptop now.
oh well, that's why you never own plants. I came up with a new.
I have 3, and they're all fake, and they don't shed. That's what you do. You buy plastic ones.
I own plants that you can just little by little bit smoke them. The best way.
I like that. Hey, I came up with a new nickname for Taylor. This since he's gonna be on the show today doing comedy. This was I misunderstood what Lily sent me, but how about Mute Fossa? That's a fun name for Taylor, huh? I thought that's what Lily sent me. I'm like, does that say Mute Fossa? She's like, no, but it should. I'm like, yeah, it should. Fuck it, let's do it.
That's great.
Also, in honor of Rachel's big foam fuck you hand that she has, you do have that. I realized that my little hands haven't made an appearance on this show since the 1-year anniversary episode, so I just wanted to quickly bring them back in.
Yeah, that seems like not that fuck you in comparison now that Rachel has that fuck you 110. It's like a fuck you 1-2. Yeah,
Speaking of middle fingers, I got sent something.
Oh, that's yours.
No, not my actual finger. I got sent something that I think it's both very sweet and also a bit of a middle finger to me. We were talking about how I may try to ride a bike on the show now. We're gonna do some sort of challenge.
What is that? Is that bubble wrap around you?
That is a giant roll of bubble wrap.
Oh my
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah, I still want to figure that out. I was trying to think of like what I would need as like a fundraising goal to do it, and I'm trying to think of if there's a good dollar amount like that makes sense. asking for $484,484 seems like too much. So I'm trying to think of a significant number, but I will agree to do it. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it.
You will agree to do it if you hit the goal, because if you don't, like, you're not gonna.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it just to fucking because. Are you kidding? I'm gonna embarrass myself for nothing?
For
Absolutely not.
Humor. Okay.
No.
We've got the bike. We're narrowed down to the top 3 bikes. So we have 3 top finalists on bikes. They all have baskets and they all have ribbons. It's just about height. We're just worried about height. We want to make sure it's tall enough that you don't fall down, but not so tall that it's comfortable. So we have to find that middle ground.
They sent me pictures of a bicycle that was a tricycle for like a 3-year-old girl, and I was like, "There's no way his legs can even like."
Yeah, be like that one will work if you're gonna teach me how to roller skate. That one. No, but I do have to. If the idea is that I'm actually gonna try to learn this for real, it has to be big enough that I could ride on it. Otherwise, it's like I'm not gonna. There are cars I don't fit into. Like you have to get a big enough bike.
Yeah, but
we
the
just had in the
smaller the
chat.
bike, the funnier it is.
We just had in the chat. Sean Ehrlich recommended $4,848.48.
I mean, that's a little too much.
That is a lot. It's we might do it. I think I'll do it for a little bit less. But as we do it, can we like sing a modified Tommy Boy song? Like, can we just be like tall guy on a little bike?
See, I want to go with. Remember in The Simpsons when the guy was in the little car and then he made it out and yelled at Nelson? That's what I'm going for.
Well, perfect, because I'll parade you in front of it then. That's how that scene ended. So
exactly. We did have a fun overnight game. The Balls had another great Instagram live thing on Saturday. So in honor of that, they're going to balls a song. So make a song ballsy. Shag Nasty had I Whip My Pear back and forth. I whip my pear back and forth. And then had some click clacks. I liked that.
Are dicks called pears now? I don't understand.
A pair of balls. It's balls, not dicks. Balls. The balls.
You,
Yeah, it wasn't the dicks. It was the
two,
balls.
generally. Not everybody, but generally.
Not everybody. This one's in honor of Ben's business. Sand and Savage had Smooth Testicle, which I think that's what you call it, Smooth Testicle Inc., maybe. And
I honestly was so confused. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about for a second.
Did you got it? Did your iron balls? That's one of your.
I like
balls?
to iron. I like to. Yep,
Yeah.
got it.
And then Gus simply had ball things. I thought that was really funny. It worked both ways. So that was the overnight game. Did we have a night game?
Night King game. It was Renovate a TV Show. I liked Frankie Notaro, Frank Engels had Whose Level Is It Anyway? I liked Cam's This Old House MD, and then Greg Murphy's Little House on the Prairie, adding plumbing for the kitchen vasovagal syncope, which is just, I liked it because it's a deep burn related to my Kristen Key podcast episode. So thank you. But the winner was a combo meal by Zaralf. It says 2.5 men because the chainsaw slipped.
There's a Night King and Queen.
There is.
I'm half the man I used to be.
You gotta hope that it slips so that you still have the top half so you can sing it. That's the important part. All right. Today's game in honor of Taylor doing stand-up on the show later is we are teching a song. So we're making a song about technology somehow. So for instance, total eclipse of the hard drive. Or Folsom Prison blue screen of death. Or thank you, Taylor, for getting that. Or another one bites the dust, but it's spelled B-Y-T-E-S. Anyway, the point is, take the title of a song, make it about tech somehow, and you comment on any of our feeds in order to participate. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you comment with a tip, a super chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal, at least $5. And as always, if you're in the video front row, you get to enter 3 times for free. Ben. Are you okay not eating the cake, or do you... would it be better if we put it by the ocean?
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Oh, you don't want to introduce the front row because you were busy raising every middle finger.
Yep. Yep. Video front row, please turn on your cameras and join the party. It is time to say hello to the Isolation Nation fam that is with us today. I see a Mute Fossa background coming up, so get ready for that, my friends. We are excited to introduce the first video front row member, Timothy Brown. Laughter's the best medicine unless you have broken ribs. That would make it much worse. It's a strong point. Greg Burns Jackson is joining us. Hello, Greg. Great to have you. He's got a lot of plants.
Covering that window, and it's still just
That window's covered? That window's covered?
with a blind, curtains, and a freaking hoodie.
I call bullshit on that. That's impossible.
There's actually, Ben, I just zoomed in. There's actually a brick wall in front of it.
Well, that hoodie there, Greg, is just blocking a thin strip of the window. I don't know if you know how light works, but it's not going to really do the trick.
It's a really bright sun.
My favorite part of this show is that by the end of, 300-400 episodes, we're all going to learn a little bit about lighting.
And we're all going to learn a little bit about cooling ourselves down with Chris LaBelle, everybody. The fan favorite in certain fan communities. We are joined today by one of my favorite people. You know her, you love her. It's Cassless.
Passless?
We definitely can't hear what Cassless is saying. That's unfortunate.
Must
We
be
are-
nice to me today.
Must be nice to what?
I got my shot yesterday. Be nice.
Oh yeah, she's
Oh,
I'm having a
feel
bad
good.
reaction.
amazing. Well, I'm so glad. You said you had a bad reaction? I'm so sorry to hear that. I said your name perfect. You just aren't processing it well. Feel better soon. We are joined.
Cass having a bad reaction while Ben introduces her is nothing new.
That's true. That's true. Blue Corner Bill is with us with a cloud that looks like a little hand flicking you off, so I enjoy that very much. We are joined by Tom Grieve, everybody.
What's up, Tom?
Great to have you,
Welcome.
Tom. Thanks for being here.
I like that tiny mirror in the top of your room.
Yes. It's like a portal on a ship. Are you in your room in a ship right now?
Ships don't have rooms, Ben.
Yes, they do. Yes,
Not
they
his
do.
old chestnut.
We got James Nielsen joining us, everybody. Hello, James. Good to have you back. We are now joined by Sean Ehrlich. Great to have you, Sean. I feel like it's the same doll as before, but now the doll has yellow on the ends of his feet and ears.
Always did.
I don't know if that's true.
That's the special collector's edition Teddy with the yellow hands, Ben. It's in a plastic bag with gloves. It's a whole thing.
That's what I was thinking. We got Elizabeth F. joining us with a virtual background that I don't understand, but I think just severely aroused Steve.
Ben, you gonna take a shot at me just because you can't read the Matrix? All right, that's your thing.
I'm super ready to take a song today.
Love it. Love it. We've got Alejandra and Philip joining us. Philip going to town on that squeeze up and wearing a tie for us. Thank you for dressing up, Philip. I really appreciate that. We've got Jan Skittles Johnson joining us. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Wait, Jan, have you considered like maybe putting a curtain in front of the whole sky?
I thought about it, but my green screen would only hit a corner.
Also, Jan's tiny hand there is just what a regular size hand looks like if you grow up in Florida, just so you know.
She was using the opposite of the cream from Long John.
We are joined by Aranka Haneke, everybody. Great to have you here. Great hoodie.
Oh, with the SDSC hoodie and the pins.
Nice. You are ready to roll. I love that. We got Patrick Yoakley in the house. Great to have you, Yokes. Very nice to see you, sir. We are joined today also by LJ Mutson Stuff. Great to see you, LJ. He's featuring some of the world's greatest fish that he stole from the aquarium of the Pacific and put into a very aquarium in the background. We are joined by Ray Benjamin, looking better than ever.
First time Ray hasn't used a filter this whole time.
Did he shave his head?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Is that a filter?
Or is that a filter?
Is it?
That's not a filter.
That's probably a filter because there's fire coming out of the top of it. That's how I'm assuming.
Bald ass head. I love it.
Very warm.
I think he didn't shave it. That's my bet.
No, I don't think he shaved it. I think it's a filter.
That's
You don't go from
pretty-
ponytail to shaving your head. That's way too much of
quite a jump. That is quite a
Yes,
jump.
if you did that, but Jesus Christ, that's a...
We got Cassie Nolan joining us, everybody. Hello, Cassie. I love that your one shelf there on the wall is also a box. It's a box and a shelf, and it's a very confusing item you got going on there. We've got Brad Clark joining us. Great to have you, Brad, coming from the pool at the firehouse. We got Shannon Burke joining us with an amazing aerial view of that thing hanging from her ceiling. Great to have that view. We love it.
Is that mistletoe? Do you have mistletoe every day of the year? Love it.
We got Hayden, the graphics master, master with his mute Fossa background in honor of Taylor. And I don't know if I understand why LaBelle's on that. I don't quite understand it. No one's going to explain it to me, okay?
He's his kid.
Because he's muting.
He always gets muted. He seemed like the appropriate one to add.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Even though, in fairness, that's often me muting LaBelle. But yes, Steve.
Oh, I was just going to suggest that at some point you watch the show.
I'm not interested. I got a full docket. I have to finish Better Call Saul. You know, I'm about to start season 3. We got Frank. What?
I said you should binge it at some point.
That's not a bad idea.
Really gets good in season 3.
We got Frank Berman joining us, everybody. Hello, Frank. Great to have you back in the old classic shiny situation. We got Lindsey Brown joining us with a little runner icon in the middle. I assume that means Lindsay's working out. Good for you, Lindsay. I am not eating cake, and that's my contribution so far. I keep promising to get on that Peloton, and then I think about how painful that is. But I will do it. I'm going to get my 7 workouts in and lose 7 pounds somehow, even if I have to starve myself before Indy. We got Frank Notaro here, everybody.
On my pin.
He got his pin. Pinned level representing. Love that right now. This is a weird behind-the-scenes under angle of Frank Notaro, by the way. This is you're seeing the green screen in all its glory. Wow, beautiful. We got Emily, who now is Emil Ronald. Congratulations.
Steer to the skid. Just eventually steer to the skid, Emily. I like it.
That's incredible. I consider you a happy meal, Emil. Emily Emil. And we got Baller Ralph here joining us. Baller Ralph.
Is Ralph on a ball?
If you're somehow holding your own head. I'm very...
They all can't be winners.
No.
Oh, we don't know it's over. That might be half the bit. Who knows?
You never know.
Very bold of Taylor to talk shit before he performs stand-up.
I know, man. In the green room, ripping on somebody else's set. Jesus.
You can tell Taylor's been out of the game for a minute. That's certainly not typically done, but we love it. We love the confidence. And we've got Leedy Corbin joining us from the tennis court that is her mind. Wonderful to have you, Leeds. Absolutely. And that is the video. Front row.
I think we missed JoJo.
Oh, we missed JoJo.
You did?
JoJo, that's all right. Hey, JoJo.
JoJo Josefa Snyder is with us as well, everybody. Great to have you, JoJo. This is with a Steve Hofstetter.
Oh, holy shit, from a show.
Incredible.
Victorville.
One of those rare unautographed Hofstetter pictures. I love it.
The ones
Maybe
that
an
aren't
indie.
signed are actually worth more.
I get that. I get that.
And nice shirt, Joe.
Yeah, very
Very nice. Nice isolation shirt and a Hofstetter book. We love it. And that is the video front row, my friends.
Nice. Taylor, we're gonna put you on screen right now. We got a great comic today. Taylor Reschka's here. Taylor, how you doing, buddy? Excited? Come up and do some stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you're coming. Hey, there he is. Look at that. The second time I've ever seen Taylor.
I know, right? This is it. Oh, and Ben, I did this just for you. You see this window, and there's no light. I put my Simpsons poster in front of it.
Very well done. Very well done. Thank you, sir.
Taylor, part of me was hoping that you would do your set like you were Wilson from Home Improvement.
I mean, I still can.
Wouldn't be the worst setup we've seen on a set, probably.
Crazy scene.
Taylor's finally on camera. Go, neighbor.
This is crazy seeing Taylor's setup. This is the magic station that runs the whole operation here.
Yeah, I didn't.
So I got my 2 screens, all my important documents.
Love that.
So cool.
ID cards, CDB oil, my dice for Dungeons and Dragons.
Where's the pillow you screaming into when you're angry?
I don't use a pillow. I just get a lot of noise complaints at home.
That is awesome. And we have a special guest, don't we, Steve?
There's a special guest. Steve, you want to introduce our special guest?
We sure do. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so excited to have her back. She's become a regular on the show. Please welcome the wonderfully hilarious and talented Jodie Sweetin. Everybody, Jodie Sweetin.
Hi, you guys.
What up,
Jodie,
Sweetin?
welcome back.
What up? What up? I think last time I was here, Ben wasn't here, and I only had Steve to make fun of. It really didn't work. So
That is
I'm
tough.
glad
That's
you're-
what.
I'm glad to be back, and I'm ready. I'm ready to absolutely destroy you today. But I mean, to absolutely have a great time.
I will say, by the way,
Thank you.
I
Great
will
to have you
say,
back.
Jodie, I will say you did a fine job with me as the punching bag. I think you did
That's
a great
true,
job.
I did. No, I'm gonna try something new and be nice today. Just
Whoa.
Jodie, it's been great to have you on the show.
You instantly went into like an evil laugh.
Right, yeah.
I
Wanna be nice today.
Also, I understand why, but it's still a little frustrating that you were like, well, I can't possibly be mean to anyone else on the show, just Steve and Ben. Like that's.
Oh no, I can
see,
totally
I feel
do
like-
it, but I feel like I feel like I picked on you last time. Did I? Or
No.
was it that
I mean,
one?
I'm saying you're right in that you're not supposed to be mean to Bowers or Rachel. It's really me and Ben.
See, and
that are-
I feel like she's not. I feel like she's not mean to me the same way you're not mean to the kid who's really bad on the team. Like you don't yell at him. You're like, "Job, buddy, you almost got there! Yay! Wow, you hit it this time. You're not even crying. Good job. No, go back to the dugout. You're out. Clearly, you're out. But still,
Okay, you're bringing back a lot of very unpleasant Little League memories for me.
And the weirdest part about
You
that
can
is
drown
Ben
all
was
those
12
memories
and they were
in
9.
no, Ben was only sad for 3 years. He was happy his 12-year when he was the 12-year-old.
Yeah.
The first 3 years was sad.
Oh my God, the idea of someone getting left back in Little League.
I'm telling you, man.
They're eventually coaching and playing.
My
I'm
first year,
starting again, kids. Don't you understand this? I'm starting.
Yeah, my first 2 years of Little League, I literally never made contact one time. I could not hit the ball, but I led the league both years in getting hit by the pitch and stolen bases. So I would just like bad news bears myself in there and get hit almost every time, and then go to first base and steal second.
I think we just found Chris Bowers' origin story.
Yes. You're still doing that on our show every day.
Yeah. Couple 50-mile-an-hour fastballs to the head makes you a little goofy, I guess. That's what happens.
What Little League kids are pitching 50? Holy shit.
Yeah, Jesus.
No, 50 that's about right.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50's what a little kid will throw.
Yeah, if
I mean,
they're
a good little kid. I mean, his
If they're
name's
good-
Trip, and he's a dick. You know what I mean? But
Right.
like, yeah, he's throwing
A kid'll
50
throw
miles an hour.
50 Yeah, a
I
kid'll
wasn't
throw
throwing 50.
A kid will throw 50 if they're good, and an adult will throw 50 if they are throwing out a first pitch and think that they're good. That is also what I throw. I throw like my top speed is like 60 if I really put everything into it. Fuck, I'm an 8-year-old.
Yeah, mine's about 63 is my top speed.
Oh, fuck off. You can't throw 63.
Yes, I can.
That's our new challenge.
All right.
By the way, we're gonna have to go find one of those things that tells you how fast you're going on the highway and throw balls at it. That's what's gonna happen. There's no way we're gonna get a speed gun. We need to go to the side of the road and throw baseballs at one of those signs.
I'm gonna.
Wait, Steve, did I hear earlier? Do you not know how to ride a bike?
He does not know how to ride a bike. He couldn't ride a bird scooter.
It's been great to have you on the show.
Jody, for full disclosure,
I said I was gonna be nice, but Jesus Christ,
We-
man, you don't know how to ride a bike.
Look,
Correct.
Jody, we went to protest during BLM, and we said, oh, we're not in the right spot, so we got on bird scooters, and Steve rode it for about, I don't know, 3 feet. It was like, I can't do this. I can't ride a bike, and then I had to walk with him to the protest while Ben rode a scooter. It was.
I will say though, those scooters look terrifying. I would eat shit on one of those. But
They're
now we have
amazing.
bubble wrap, Steve. You should be fine.
Yeah, no.
Put it all up and yeah, it'd be great.
Just give me a minute
Make
here.
sure
You
to
guys,
really,
you guys talk
like,
amongst
snug
yourselves
around your
here.
face,
More
This
around
doesn't
your
seem
face
safe.
and mouth, please.
Right. Make sure you use duct tape. That's what I heard. Duct tape is really the best way. And it's also
A little
great,
concerned
you know,
with how quickly
protection
Jody
against
knew
the
to use
sun.
duct tape.
Yeah, and make sure the bubbles are on the outside, Steve, for her pleasure. That's how.
I don't want to be selfish with my bubble wrap.
Snap, crackle, pop. Steve's biking.
I really do think that when
Is that
we
a
do the
bone
bike
with a
thing.
bubble wrap?
Yes. So Jody, the idea is that I agreed to, because now I have the chapel at Steel City, and so I have a place that I can ride around indoors, and so they are forcing me to get a bike, and I'm gonna try to learn how to do this, and I do think that we should wrap me in bubble wrap the first time.
Oh, there's no question we're gonna wrap you in bubble wrap. That's not even.
Like not even bubble wrap, but I feel like Barbie.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like matching little helmet and like wrist guards and like yeah.
Oh, you're right. Matching helmet and pads. Oh my God.
Yeah, he needs.
That's where it goes from good to great.
Elbow pads, wrist guards, knee pads.
Cup on the outside of his pants.
Cup
Yeah,
on
I
the
get.
outside of his pants, and perhaps a mouth guard. I don't know how this is gonna go, so I'm just gonna say to err on the side
If there
of caution.
isn't a bell on the bike, we riot.
That's right.
Not fuck a bell. Put an air horn on there. Just really make an announcement.
Por
How
qué
about-
nos dos?
How about a basket on the front with LaBelle in it? Would that work?
Yeah.
That's the guitar going bring, 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 bring.
With a shawl over his head, and they can bike across the moon.
If you motherfuckers build me a ramp, I'm gonna do that.
Steve, don't worry. If you want, you can wear a diaper if you're afraid of peeing yourself.
I'm not afraid of peeing myself. I've understood that it's gonna happen.
I think once you like kind of get the hang of it, but aren't quite solid on the bike yet, it can be like Paul Revere's ride. Instead of the British are coming, it'll be the Dickish are falling. The Dickish are falling.
No, I think once Steve rides a bike and he's proficient at it, which will take him probably about 30 minutes, I can see him yelling at all the other children in the neighborhood who don't know how to ride a bike yet. Like, you suck! Jesus Christ, you call that
First
bike
of
riding?
all, Bowers, come on. I do that now. Second of all, oh, I didn't tell you there was a fucking cougar in my yard. And I don't mean like the kind that Ben used to hit on. I mean like
Used to.
My 20s and 30s, baby, they were glorious.
I mean, there was like I was about to go to sleep, and I had looked out the window as I was closing the curtain, and I saw what I thought was a deer, because like there are a lot of deer around here. And then it kind of came out of the shadows, and I was like, oh no, that's a cat, the way it's walking. And then it came closer. I'm like, that's a big fucking cat. Then it came a lot closer, and it was enormous. And I don't know exactly what it was, but I know it was limping, and that was the scariest part, because that means something bigger is out there.
Probably a moose.
Or it could have just twisted its knee playing tennis. You don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Is it
Bowers, those
coming
are
back?
pumas. Pumas play tennis.
I would have invited that cougar back to my place so I could take care of it for it. You know what I mean?
Steve, Amina suggested that you put Judy in the basket, and now I can't unsee Judy's ass in the basket and her legs like over your
Judy is not a person. Judy is a blow-up doll. Just a heads up. It's not.
Yeah, because that makes it better.
Look, either way, I mean, I was fine with it being a real person. I was picturing that in my head, and I was like, wow, okay. She's pretty flexible. She can fit all the way into the basket.
Like that. I mean, that sounds like it'd be distracting while riding, but sure, if that's what motivates you, go ahead. Whatever you need.
How good do we think that Steve is getting at biking? How quickly? Because that is quite advanced level bicycle riding right there.
Are we placing bets on this? Like 30 minutes, an hour, 90 minutes?
That's a good idea. That's a good
like
idea. How long it'll take him to get
Place
it?
some bets, and you can maybe raise even an extra little bit of money if people bet how long it takes you to get good at it.
I think
I
I
like
can
that.
master. I think I can master a very specific bike trick that I saw in a YouTube video in under a half hour. Now the
What is
trick,
this?
trick was called forward.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it might be a little
I
tough.
mean, I'm expecting full rad by the end of this. Like, I want just BMX tricks all over the place. You're gonna build a ramp in your little cathedral thing there. That's what I'm expecting out of this, basically.
I think that the Cougar has a better chance of riding it well than I do, but so
Who has a
okay.
better
What?
chance of riding Ben well?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, we're gonna have to stop talking about Cougars riding before I have to go off air for a little while, okay?
Sure. Don't
Ben's not gonna
make
eat.
Ben text Sally Field. He's got her number.
Ben's not gonna eat cake, but he's
What
gonna
is it,
try
on
to
her
eat some
June
pie.
On her June bug.
All right. For real though, what is the definition of like? I guess riding without falling and also stopping on my own? Like, is that what we're going for?
I think that if you just look like you're not about to die or afraid you're about to die, then it counts. I mean, as
Well, you've
long
got
as
to
you're
ride.
like, "Ah!" then you're not riding a
No,
bike
you've-
yet.
No, you've also got to ride for at least 20 seconds.
Right, but you got to look confident that you know how
In
to
a
ride a bike.
straight
I don't want you
line. In a
scared.
straight
Once you're
line.
not
Straight
scared,
line.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you guys set what it is, so we have our goals, and then I'll fail the goals.
Perfect.
I need to know what
And then
goals
I
not
won't
to
hit
hit.
those.
This is important.
That's how I set goals in my life too. What are the things that I'm not gonna do? Okay, let's write those.
Yeah.
Maybe as it gets
and I never
harder,
do
the increments of the money goes up, Steve. So like, it's $1,000 you just ride the bike, but it's $1,500 if it's on fire. What do you think about that?
Just put
Like that
Steve in the
meme,
sun,
riding
it'll
a
be on
bicycle,
fire in 2 minutes.
everything's-
Had me at the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
Or jump a ramp, it's an extra $200. I don't know. We could put like a
we like
some sort of
Steve
obstacle
on
course.
Are we gonna make this show officially jump the shark? Is that what's gonna happen?
That's perfect. We need a shark.
Literally.
Steve, I would be impressed if you could just bike over a small dead fish, to be honest with you.
I'll be impressed
You
if I don't
even
look
jump,
like a
you
dead
just
fish on
squish
the
it
bike.
as you go over it.
Can we get one of the sharks from Shark Tank and you jump them?
I think Steve needs to jump that cougar. Both literally and figuratively. You could jump over that. I think that would be impressive.
Steve is offering 15% of his dick for $147,000.
Rachel, do we have any tips coming in?
We have some suggestions coming in. Frank Berman said, I feel like Steve should dress up as Pee Wee Herman for his first time riding.
Shit, yes! Pee Wee Herman suit.
Thank God.
We're going to get you to bike straight to the basement of the Alamo, Bubba.
Oh,
I have
there
a gray
we
suit.
go.
It's not as bright gray, but I have a gray suit I could wear. I'll do that.
Great. And a little red bow tie? I dig it.
We need to get a red bow tie.
Okay.
We can find one. Yeah, really
I
easily.
probably have
What
that.
size shoes do you wear, Steve?
Wait, what color bow tie is the cat's bow tie? Can we?
That was purple and lit up.
She's
That was
probably got a red bow tie though. If he's got a blue tie, she definitely has a blue tie.
Blue today. Blue with lobsters.
Blue with lobsters.
nice.
She's
That's also not a
definitely
bow
got
tie, for the record.
Right.
No,
I'm just kidding with the red
Cat had a bow tie last time.
Yeah,
Last
last
time we
it
had a
lit up.
galaxy bow tie that lit up.
Yeah, that was good.
Yes. Oh.
What
Ben
size
does
shoe do
lots
you
of
wear?
stuff.
Steve, what size shoe do you wear?
13.
Okay. I can find with Pee Wee Herman shoes in 13, I guess.
We will.
We are. I don't
He has
know,
to
but
dance to
I do.
tequila on the top of the bar.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're
Steve has to
we're-
drink tequila first and then ride the bike.
That'll be another
Why
$1,500,
are we on
Ben.
fire jumping over a cougar? This is gonna. I can't.
This season finale is going to be great.
I might watch this episode
Escalated quickly.
on an escalator. Great idea.
Yes.
Great idea. Oh,
Gus
man,
Walsh
biking's
wants to know
fun.
how much to play the song Bicycle while Steve rides the bicycle.
If we're doing this on a live stream, we're not playing any songs because I'm not getting demonetized over this shit. But if we're just
I
doing it
love
on,
Steve's line in the sand. He's like, yes, I'll ride a bicycle while drunk, wrapped in bubble wrap, dressed like Pee Wee Herman over a fish that somehow is involved with me selling my dick. There will not be any copyright infringement. Do you understand me?
it's important to me, Ben.
Yeah, Steve's two greatest fears are bike riding and being demonetized. I mean, it's really...
God, if both happen at once. Just burn the bike, being like, I knew it was because of you. It's because of you.
That's hilarious.
Tam said, can we stipulate that Steve isn't allowed to start practicing on the sly before this challenge? And I'm like, there's no way Steve's gonna get on a bicycle before the challenge.
Yeah, Tam, I'll tell you what. I'll not practice for 41 years. How's that?
Yeah, but you shouldn't practice though. I can see you practicing. You practice your first pitches. So I
No. I'm not gonna. Yeah, but I also used to know how to do that at some point. And like the reason I do the first pitches is because I don't think I'll embarrass myself doing them. Like the reason I'm doing this is because you fuckers tricked me into it.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
We also had some generals. So early on, the super chat wasn't working. So thank you to Mary L, Dizzy by Nature, Sarah Garcia Real, Abby for testing and sending super chats. Bunst as well and said, Ben and Steve, you got mail?
I did just get mail. This might be a good time to show it. I got my prop of the month here from Bunce in the mail just today. Hey, Ben, your May prop want you to be armed and dangerous when you go to Indy. Mazel tov, Bunst. And my friends, get ready. I'm now a proud, how can I open this? There we go. I am now a proud member of the secret Jewish Space Laser Corps.
I have not checked my mail yet today, but I'm assuming that I am also a member of the.
I'm so excited about this. And it's an enamel pin, and it's 50% of profits go towards defeating Meshuggah QAnon supporters running for Congress.
Nice. Which, by the way, did you see today that at the Back the Blue rally in Columbus, their speaker is Marjorie Taylor Greene? And I was like, oh, so this was about white supremacy. Like, yeah, instead of having a speaker that knows anything about police, they're just like, hey, who's the one that started that white supremacist caucus in Congress? That one? Let's get her on this thing. So,
Anybody ever thought about opening a Jewish boxing gym called Mazel Tov? I think that would work. Right?
Wow.
On the pin.
That's on the pin, literally, and on the card.
Say Mazel Tov? I thought it said Mazel Tov. It said, I didn't know if you said it right or if that was the joke I was making. Is that a joke? That's fine.
That's the joke, yep.
Yeah.
And it was such a good one that we had to explain it, apparently.
Apparently, I didn't.
That's Bauer's job on the show.
What he does. Yeah, that's what I do normally.
There we go. I'm pinned officially. There we go. Part of the Jewish Space Laser Corps. Very excited. Thank you, Bunst.
Jodie's just jealous because she doesn't have a pin.
Because I don't get a pin. Yeah, you're right. I am. I'm jealous because I don't get a pin. I don't. What can I say?
By the way, they're Bunts. They're gonna love these at the secret Jewish meeting that we go to.
Mm-hmm. That's where we sharpen our lasers.
All right, last couple, and then let's get to Taylor.
We
So
do have a Jewish space laser, by the way. How do you think we perform brisses?
Oh.
And how do you think we create all Jewish women? Sometimes we miss.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
I apologize for my joke just because it led to that.
Dana tipped $5 for Cass's digital Tourette's, so that one's for you, Ben.
Thank you.
She also, everybody in the YouTube chat is congratulating Shannon Kerr. And so Dana tipped the show and said, congrats to Shannon Kerr on 12 days of sobriety. You can do it. Woo! Shannon. And then Jojo sent $25. Steve for white Pee-wee loafers.
Yeah.
We're done. We're generals.
We're done? All right. Are we ready?
I have the reins. I'm taking over tech. Got my mute finger ready.
I need
Let's
two
go.
more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Oh, never mind.
Tyler's got to write a set.
I think he's got it figured out, but we'll give him 2
copy
minutes.
and pasting from the internet.
What if he did Glebe's jokes? That would be very funny.
Like, what if I just transcribe this last Ben
And Ben
Glebe
was just
joke?
like, those aren't even funny.
Wait.
What's wrong with this? Wait a minute.
Rach, can you spotlight JoJo real fast?
Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely. Get up.
Oh my God, she has a Steve doll.
That is terrifyingly realistic. That is hilarious. All right.
Wow.
Holy shit. That doll was so realistic I got arrested at a theater.
Yeah. That box, that doll comes with a box of tissues.
Notice he had red lipstick on though, so that's also a thing we have to get.
Oh my God, I hate you all, but
I mean,
Do
luckily
it.
you're the same shade of translucent, so it should be okay. I don't think.
Yeah,
that-
I think-
Yes. And there's a lot that Steve and Pee Wee have in common during this last year. They both lived by themselves in a place that's very mysterious and magical, and you kind of talk to your furniture and stuff. I imagine it's a very similar life.
I
I
think
think I got it.
Sir Taylor is ready.
Not my best joke.
Hours, you want to intro?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
good joke, but unfortunately my chair didn't laugh.
Yeah. Ben was implying that you fucked all your
Gary?
furniture the time you were this whole year you were fucking your furniture because it all had mouths. I get what you're saying, Ben.
Yep.
Well, it's all inflatable furniture. It's all that like '90s sort of, inflatable stuff. So you can just get busy whenever.
I'll
Yep.
be right back. I'm not gonna go practice bike riding though.
Yeah, sure. All right, are we ready? Are you everyone ready? Here, come to the stage.
Already.
Butte Fossa himself, Taylor Reschka, everybody. Woo!
Hey everyone! My dog is now very concerned. Bye, bud. Hey, it's great to have another set again. I wrote some new stuff just for y'all. Speaking of y'all, I moved to Virginia from Michigan, and when I first moved there, I was very, very concerned because Charlottesville just happened, and I was like, shit. I'm moving to somewhere where there's a bunch of racists and bigots. And then the world happened, and then I was like, oh, Michigan does too. Like the whole governor kidnapping thing, I was like, oh, what the fuck? And then it hit me, it's like, well, of course, someplace where it snows 9 months out of the year, they're just going to see white people and be bigots later. Like, it all makes sense to me now. Like I expected when I moved to Virginia, I just hear people going, there's only 2 genders, armed and unarmed, pew pew. Like that's what I expected. Turns out it's in Michigan too. And the whole accent thing. Okay, that was another thing. I was looking forward to saying y'all. So that was cool because you say y'all in Michigan, you're like, who are you? You get a lot of looks. But in Michigan, if you want to sound dumb or mimic someone for being dumb, you would put a southern accent on it. You would, like, if you wanted to impersonate somebody, you're like, you mean stops aren't suggestions? You put a southern accent, and you're like, oh, he's talking about a dumb person. And then I moved here, and it doesn't work. They'll be like, oh, that sounds like my cousin Jeremy. He's a police officer. Good guy. And I'm just like, oh, shit. I didn't know what to do. So I tried different accents. I tried Australian. I tried Creole. I tried Spanish. I tried Canadian. I tried Klingon. They didn't get that either. I tried just saying Hodor over and over, hoping they'd get the point. Nothing worked. Nothing worked at all. And maybe I shouldn't do the voice because some people have biases. Some people might be offended by that, and I get that. Everyone has a bias, extreme biases, including me. Like me, I have extreme biases to people who smoke. I know some really cool people who smoke cigarettes, but most of them, I fucking can't stand them. And that's my thing. And it's mostly how they act. Like if someone's smoking near to me, I'm like, could you move? They're like, free country, my air. See, the Southern accent just came out. Free country, my air. It's just like, yeah, but you're putting shit into it. I'm not. Like, could you just shove it over there? Or my favorite is, well, your lifestyle isn't very healthy either. And like, yeah, I know, but there's no such thing as secondhand cholesterol. That's not a thing. No one's ever going, my heart feels tight. Taylor, you eating McDonald's next to me again? Get the fuck out. That's not a thing. And I am a big guy. I do have a food addiction. It's true. And it's the lamest addiction. Like, you have people who are like, hey, I'm an alcoholic. I've lost my family. Or, hey, I'm a heroin addict. I've lost my house. And I'm sitting there like, hey, I'm addicted to num-nums. Might lose a toe. I don't know. And it's the only addiction of something that you are required to live. Like, you have to eat to live.
Right.
No one's ever been like, hey, Jeremy, you look really hydrated right now. Put the cup down. It's a problem. Or like, stop buying houses. Maybe that exists, but it's not something you go to meetings for. Jesus Christ. And like, and being fat can be very unhealthy. Like, have you ever heard somebody say someone is morbidly drunk? You fucking haven't. You haven't. So maybe I need to change things. I told myself I wasn't going to do this joke because it's dumb, but I'm going to do it. Hey guys, do you think kelp are just seaweed yelling for help, but they have a deep underwater accent? I mean, they even look, they're just like, help, help, help. You just sit there and let them drown. People often quote the Bible, and I think that's fine, but every time I quote something, I need 3 sources, and if you count both testaments, that's only 2. So, I'm not a very religious person, as you can tell, but I do find like religious dogma fascinating. Like, Jesus was both a carpenter and a shepherd, or a sharpenter, if you will. Just put those jobs together. And I always like imagine, like, what if he tried out a different job? Like, maybe tried to be a lifeguard or something. He's like, I'll save you. Oh shit, I can walk on this. I can't get down there. Let's turn this water into wine, and I can walk on wine too. I didn't know that one. Let me write that down. All right, that's been my time, everyone. Thank you so much.
Taylor Reschka, everybody. Taylor Reschka. Yes. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, of course. Super chat on the YouTube. Do all of that stuff. I got to say, first of all, Morbidly Drunk. Bowers, if you don't name your next album that, I don't know what you're doing.
I was going to tell him, if you haven't been called morbidly drunk, you don't party, man. Jesus Christ. I've been called morbidly drunk a lot. That's a thing.
I have a Simpsons poster blocking the light. Yeah, I party.
Also, I've never heard...
Well, if you add a hoodie, it'll totally block it all out.
I've never heard the words free country in anything but a Southern accent.
I just hit my teeth on my mic.
Oh my god!
Did you chip it too?
I think the only time it was ever yelled not in a Southern accent, Christopher Columbus said it, and that didn't go well. Okay.
Even that, Christopher Columbus showed up, and he was like, "What are y'all doing here?" Like, God damn it, him too.
Y'all taking my jobs? You're not even here yet. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Bunch of natives taking our jobs.
Second thing I had...
Rick Santorum said, basically?
Essentially. I had a second problem with your set, Taylor, is that secondhand cholesterol is delicious. I don't know if you ever had secondhand cholesterol. There's nothing better.
I would love to see a restaurant with a cholesterol section. Oh, that's just called a Golden Corral. My mistake. Sorry.
There's no vents over there.
Yeah.
Just fat Sal's here in LA. It's just
Yes.
fat Sal's.
And I love that you didn't know you lived with hillbillies in Michigan until you moved to Virginia, and you're like, oh shit, oh, they're here.
You're from northern Michigan. You're from Militigan. Like, that's
Yeah,
the part.
I know. But they sound Canadian, so it threw me off.
My
Are they
friend
like
Sarah-
polite rednecks?
They say I'm sorry as they're kidnapping you.
I'm sorry you're not from this country.
I'm sorry. Get on the boat.
No, I just love it,
Also-
like when hillbillies don't realize the other hillbillies. I was talking to my friend Sarah, and she's on vacation with her family at some hillbilly vacation. I go, "Are you guys in Pigeon Forge?" She goes, "No, we're in Gatlinburg, Dick. We ain't hillbillies."
Oh my God.
I also love the premise that kelp at any point actually say their own name.
Yeah, like a Pokemon.
I like the idea that kelp are Hodor.
Yeah.
Right, we got any tips coming in?
All right. Can someone spotlight me, please? Ben or Taylor? Or,
I'll do it. I got you.
Yeah, thanks. I say Taylor. I'm just so used to it. So we have a lot coming in. Not surprising, Taylor.
Thank you, guys.
Kim Stewart sent you $20, said you're awesome. Dana, $10 for the secondhand cholesterol for the win. Pam sent you $10 and said the whole damn set was amazing, but secondhand
Thank you.
cholesterol and addicted to num nums about did me in. I'm glad I didn't send this before the kelp bit because that was wonderful.
Thank you.
Also, my favorite part is the bit you got the most laughs on was the one you were like, I shouldn't do this. Like,
Yeah. 'Cause I'm always wrong. It's so frustrating. I'm like, I shouldn't do this, and then I should have the whole time. I don't have a great example of that, but it's true.
Also, you know,
happened.
it's often referred to as sea kelp, which literally is saying seek help.
Someone on a boat just not having a good day. I'm like, I'm going to drown myself. Oh, seek help. And then they just get
the
sure.
therapist of the sea.
I've seen a commercial for that rehab.
Taylor, back off the mic a little bit because we're not hearing you well when it's on your mouth. There you
What'd
go.
you say?
That's too much. That was too much. That was too much. That's a little much. That's little. There you go. Boom.
That's perfect. That's great.
That's a mic / chest razor.
Now we're actually listening to your heart and seeing how the secondhand cholesterol is doing.
We also had, let's see, Frankie Berman, $5, great set. I suffer from secondhand Steve Hofstetter during every show, but that doesn't stop me from coming.
Wow.
I'll argue.
Wow, how do you spell it? How do you spell that?
C-O-M-I.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Okay.
Thank God. Okay.
Who wrote that?
Berman.
Yeah, Bourbon comes whenever you have a show, Steve. That's awesome.
Maybe that's not
Is it because of or despite Steve, though?
it's neither. It's to spite Steve. He hates it. He comes. He really hates it.
I know how you hate other people's joy. Oh.
Oh.
Actually, at my shows, there is a 2 spite minimum.
Maybe that's not a shiny spot on Berman's background.
All right. Ray Benjamin sent you $5, great set. LJ gave you $25 and said, for making us laugh, not just today, but every day.
Thank you.
Jojo, $10. You killed kelp. Joke my fave. Frankie Angles, $5. Absolutely love the secondhand cholesterol. Lee, $10. You killed it, big bro. Hashtag mute Fasa for the win.
I need to do a Mufasa impression now. Well, I have to get a James Earl Jones one first, and then make it Lion.
Or James Earl Jones.
Or James Earl Jones.
I actually thought of the Moot Fasa imitation. It just goes.
See all this? As far as the sun goes, shut the fuck up about it.
This Simba. Oh, I'm on mute.
Okay.
This is CN.
We had Jeremy Day send you $5. So brilliant and funny. Chrissy Jordan, $10. Great set. Gus Walsh, $5. Taylor. I've got 18 left to get through. And
Wow. Thank you so much, everyone.
Zara sent you $15 and said, have fun today, Taylor. I gotta love you. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
And then Paul sent you 1114 US and said, Taylor, kill it, dude. Paul Maluga. Carl, 5 pounds. This was a pre-show tip for Taylor. We are not worthy. John Duggan, $5. Still not the worst. Happy you got to do another set, you funny motherfucker.
Still not the worst.
Yeah, that's all he says, and I love it. I'm just like, it's just such a small thing. Like, you're not the worst. Sounds like an insult, but it feels great because I know there is a bottom, and I'm not there.
Look, Taylor, that's the goal on every comedy lineup. Just don't be the worst.
Yeah, don't be first.
My goal is always to be the worst comic on the show. That means I'm moving.
Who's that kid who was the worst? Get him back.
Randy Longmire sent you $5 and said, y'all crack me up.
Nice.
Greg Burns Jackson, $5. Nice friggin' job, golf and real claps.
Excellent.
Julia Schwartz, aka Cassie Nolan, because she hasn't changed her PayPal name yet, sent you $20. The amazing and all-powerful Taylor. Mary Al, $5. Love you, great set. Peter Amsel, 5 Canadian, brilliant. Technics, 5 Canadian. Taylor, God/Jod. The dogma of SDSC is real. Also, the seaweed is definitely calling for help, and it's right in the name, but the H is silent. Help. We had LaBelle sent you $10. Always funny being able to watch you have the spotlight and absolutely crush it. Made me so happy. Love the set. Hashtag I'm addicted to num-nums.
And LaBelle, you did great. Yeah, I only came in the last half, but it was really good. If you haven't seen LaBelle go do his live thing, you're missing out. And friend request him now, because I was going to the first time, and it's just like, oh, his account's private. You have to be friends. I'm like, well, this is horse shit. So I didn't see your first one, LaBelle.
We also had Aranka, $5. The Tithe for the Taylord. Brad Clark, $20. Great set. Jan Johnson, $5. Hilarious. Sarah Garcia, real, $5. Num-nums are a problem, and one can't just quit eating cold turkey.
No, Ben can't quit eating cold turkey. We saw that live.
There's a fucking cake next to me, and it's killing me. I wish it was by
You
the
give it
ocean.
to yourself. I'm not going to feel sorry for you.
Nah, this cake I made is taunting me. Well, I'll make a cake.
I just want to eat that D at least.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you do. You do.
The D on it.
How much for that, Ben?
The cake has a D on it.
You will ride a bike. How much for you to eat a D?
Taylor just left.
Please so.
I don't know if you walked or run into that joke. I don't know which one you did.
It's been so long since he's eaten that C.
I'll even eat that S. That's fine, whichever way.
There's 2 S's, Ben.
Nicely done.
Either one is fine.
Never go ass to mouth.
Chili Lee Dog, $10 for Taylor. And yes, I said that wrong. Renee, $10. Taylor, 2 electric boogaloo. Absolutely killed it, mate. 1 request. Include the Australian accent next time.
I don't want to insult Zara when she's so nice.
Ralph just wrote in the chat his slogan for his next presidential campaign.
There's no way this can end badly.
That was the slogan for the first one.
Steve kept pitching that over and over again.
I
We
think that
also
was Trump's too, wasn't it? There's no way that this can end badly. That was, it
Yes.
was that or Make America Great. He really couldn't figure it out.
I
There's
think
no
his
way
was.
this ends.
I think his
Right,
was.
there's no way this ends. Yeah, there was no badly. Just there's no
Yeah.
way that this ends. Right.
It was. There's no way that this can end bigly. I think is what it was.
Right.
There's no way 2 game show hosts in a row could be bad. Was that what it was?
Right. And he had his little tiny hands like Ben, except his are actually attached. And yeah, exactly. By the way, Ben, I have a strange obsession with tiny hands as well. I don't know why. I love them.
I love them.
I used to bring them on press tours with me and just slowly bring them out in something and start touching my co-stars with them. I don't know why.
You should shake the reporter's hands with it. Be like, "Nice to meet you."
Jodie,
Yeah.
how do you feel
I
about
could just be
big
like,
hands?
I'm very German. Sorry, I have to shake this.
Does this do anything for you?
Wow. That's impressive.
Thank you so much.
Rachel with those medium-sized
what she
hands.
These fuck you fingers are kind of a jip because the hole's too small to put your finger in comfortably. These are great. This one's
Stop
bullshit.
bragging, Ben. No.
I'm not sure the hole too small to put his fingers in is a brag, but okay.
Yeah.
The trick is
For
you
Ben
have
it is.
to,
For Ben it is.
Ben, touch the finger on the outside first.
Right. You guys know he's tried to put him somewhere else. You know it. You know he has. It's just all. But then it fit, actually. It fit just fine.
Oh yeah, that's because I've got a
Sorry,
very.
Ben.
Because I've got a very tiny asshole.
Oh, wait. What?
Make it stop.
Good call, Rachel.
Thank you so
Like,
much.
Ben, do you mean tiny like in tiny in general, or in reference to other assholes you've seen? Like, what do you mean tiny?
Can we not?
Yeah, who brought the like, can that entire hand fit up there, or is it Rachel's hand that is necessary to fit up there?
I'm really enjoying that Taylor can't mute any of us right now.
I've just muted myself.
All right, I'll try and interrupt this to bring you, Taylor, $50 from somebody that says, "Great set once again. Hope to see you back again."
Thank you.
Nice.
And then Zara tipped you another couple bucks and said, "You mentioned Pokemon, so I'm compelled to ask, what are you doing, slow bro?"
All right, this needs context because it's hilarious. Some of you'll find it funny, some of you won't. You've watched porn, of course. And how a lot of porn right now is about step bros, and there's this image circulating on meme sites where it's Jesse from Team Rocket stuck in a hole, and it's saying, "What are you doing, slow bro?" No. Yeah, referencing.
I don't watch porn.
There
I don't
was,
know what we're talking
there was Taylor. There was.
I don't
another
watch porn. I
option.
don't know who Ricky Rocket is. I don't know any of this shit. What is going on?
Taylor, there
I
was a
didn't know
second
there was,
option
like-
of letting it go.
No. If this is stuck in my head, all of you have to.
Rachel doesn't watch porn because she lives it. I do not believe for a second that Bowers does not look at porn. I don't believe it for a damn second.
I don't, man. Chrissy's 16 years younger than me, man. I can't waste any sperm. It all goes to her. If I jerk off and we don't have sex for 3 days, she's mad at me. So I don't look at any porn. It's all, you know. I never was really a porn guy anyway. Ben doesn't watch porn because it makes him sad.
Bowers.
I do
I
remember
wonder
you.
if Ben puts all of the little fuck you hands on his right hand and then tries to, you know.
Ben watches.
Fuck you the whole time. That's just
Sick some.
Ben
called a
doesn't
Smurf
want to watch
job. It's
porn
called a Smurf
because
job.
it's like if Ben watches porn, it's like having that cake right next to him.
He's going to hold out for a while, but eventually he's going to eat that S. Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
I do.
That D, he's gonna eat that D is what he's gonna do.
When I do what Jodie suggests, it's called a hands job.
But you know what they say about tiny hands, Ben?
Tiny orgasms.
All right, I'm gonna unspotlight all
I'm
of
sorry,
you.
Queen. I'm sorry, Queen.
Okay. Taylor, let's finish this out.
Jodie, I do love you, but if Jodie was on this show every day, this show would be in 2 hours and 45 minutes every single time.
Much better.
I mean, because the four of us together will not ever stop talking. It's not just you, Jodie. It's all of us as a group. When you're in here, we just.
Wait, does this only happen when I'm here? Fine.
No, it happens some other times, but especially when you're here. It happens especially when you're here. But it's because you're fun. We like you.
That's fair. We like making fun of you guys. JN, all-time lurker, first-time tipper, sent Taylor $5. Thank you.
Nice.
Steve sent you $5 and said, for the only Brett Favre fan I like.
If you're set, Taylor, fuck that jersey.
Yeah, fuck that jersey.
No, Taylor, you know how sometimes on a jersey they'll have an inset picture? You see an inset picture of Brett Favre's dick, and he can sign that and put it on your picture.
We did that the last time. My plan is to put this up in its stead. I'm too lazy.
Oh, I thought that was going to cover your window next time.
I don't cover my window, but I did not want to hear Ben complain about my lighting. As a professional photographer, that is the last thing I want to hear.
Hey, Taylor, he's not complaining. He's giving you notes. It's subtle, but it's different.
In the Midwest, we call that complaining.
Speaking of Ben, he sent you $10, and then he just sent a request back for that $10 after that.
That's fair.
I did not send a request back. I did not send a request.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
Pam sent a general. I'm laughing so hard. It's breathing is difficult. Send kelp.
Me and my wife do that all the time. We'll just be doing something. Kelp.
Help.
I think it'll be funny.
Seaweed, kelp, not just any seaweed.
That was your best singing yet, Steve.
Thank you.
It would be funny if somebody was actually calling for help and you just threw kelp at them. You asked for kelp? No problem.
That's what I do for my wife. If she's sad and she needs kelp, we go get sushi. Same concept.
We are all caught up. So
let's play this game.
My setup up.
We made it through that 3 hours later. Sorry, guys.
No, I wasn't
Jodie,
right,
Jodie.
Jodie.
Apologize.
No, we have great shows and we love you, Jodie. That's not my point. I'm just saying the four of us together just talking shit.
Oh, I know.
I love it.
I know.
But anyway, great job, Taylor. Let's play this game.
So the game today is make a song more techie. Well, however you see fit. There were some unpaid entries that I really liked. Oinga boinga, oops, I got another virus. And then I saved 2 of Grimbeard's. His Chumbawamba, I get shut down, then I boot up again. Does it work now? And then Grimbeard had anything by Adele.
Dude, you're listening to Adele.
So starting with our front row, Jodie and Taylor, because you're the comic, we're going to be voting, starting with these guys. And you know who is going first?
Yep.
It is Frankie Berman again.
Quick draw.
Grab the reins again, Rachel.
Quick
Can't
draw.
help it. Can't help it. So I just got 2. So I have Born and a USB. And then I have Keyboard to be wild.
Pam Brown.
I have like 9. I just sent money.
I just sent money.
I have Talk QWERTY to me. Hey, you get off of my cloud drive.
Oh.
ROM if you want to.
Nice.
I like big bites and I cannot lie. Analog comes Mary. Analog. Oh, wait, I got it. I think LaBelle just got it. Hard disk night. Will you still boot up tomorrow? Unzip my file. Don't you Format my CD.
Don't.
Nice. LaBelle.
All right, so I have Tech on Me and Modem a Feeling.
Hayden.
Hayden.
Oh,
Steve looks kind of good in that suit.
Yeah.
not gonna lie. It really does.
Oh, I'm excited for Indy, aren't you?
Oh wait.
Let's see. I've got, instead of I Want It That Way, I have I Want It on Blu-ray. I have This Windows Update is taking 525,600 minutes. And finally, I have It's the End of the World as I Know It because my PC isn't fast enough to run Google Earth. And that, of course, is by the band RAM.
Nice. Angles.
Okay, I got 4. I'm sending the money. First one, I got the crazy little thing called laptops. The man who sold the World Wide Web.
That was Al Gore.
Yeah, it was.
I was just about to say that. God damn it.
And his new band, the Algorithms.
And then I have, instead of the way I am, it's the way I program. And Tech God.
Nice. Benjamin, Ray.
Okay, I gotta. Bear with me. I think they get better.
He has hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
With hair.
Confirm not bald.
I grow hair really fast. So first is London Calling with an offer to refund you $399. The Sound of Silence because my computer won't run. But the one I like the best is Texting About My Generation.
Aranka.
I've got Maggie Rogers. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Sonny and Sherworth. I got you, spam. And the Who Called IT. I can't explain what happened. It just did that.
Alejandra and the kitty cat.
Philippe.
Okay. You'll calm down a bit. I have Bohemian Coding. I mute the line. And then this one's one my boyfriend wrote, so I don't know how much it counts, but God bless the LED.
Nice. Elizabeth, expecting big things from you. You're muted.
I'm unmuted now.
You
So,
are.
okay, just remember we're here to judge the content and not my singing voice. So, we'll start with just call me applet of the method abstract. Test my UI before you leave.
Ben got every one of those references.
How about pour some scripts on me?
Aw.
Is that
goodness.
Zork behind you?
No, but if anybody out there remembers coding on MUDs in the early 90s, DM me for an IP address.
I don't know if that was a pickup line or not.
I understood the term IP.
Look at this one has one more entry.
I do have more entries.
Oh, sorry.
Text me back before you go. Don't leave me on red cause I've got FOMO. And then two that are just titles, Walk Like Good Encryption and Girls Just Want to Have Runtime.
Nice. Greg.
All right, so I kind of misunderstood this. I just made song names more technical. I was able to salvage 2 of them, but the one I couldn't was this one. So it's just intimate emotions may emit odors. Instead of jailbreak, we've.
What?
Oh, that's supposed to be unlawful download, but I got the wrong image. And now this one's wrong too. It's supposed to be artificial egress to a monotheistic utopia.
What's the original?
What did you think the game was?
No, I get what he thought the game was, but what's the original song?
Stairway to Heaven.
Oh fuck. Okay, so that's
hilarious.
what we were missing. You did it too well.
Fucking brilliant. It's too smart for us.
Sorry.
Nice. Cassie. Or should I call you Julia?
Ooh, I don't know. Can you hear me? So I just have one, and it's Jenny's number 11011110.
Yes. Ralph Tech Singer.
By the way, that was just binary for FU.
Fair. Ralph.
Oh God.
What is happening now?
All right.
Blank
Space.
bar. by Taylor Swift. His name's Taylor, the technician.
Was that remix to Ignition right there?
Yes, and I have
Okay.
Technician by Art Gillight. Taylor Reschka, techie. The techie's a technical guru who gets the show moving to the keyboard computer, keeps all our intro grooving to the rhythm of the show. So neat.
Is that all of them?
Maverick's delete is great.
Oh. Lindsay.
Okay, I just had one. It goes something like this, and I'm really sad this person's not here for me to, serenade. But I want to know what code is. I want Rob to show me.
Tom.
Okay, number 1, WAP, wireless access point. Windows XP gonna give it to you. Taylor, take the wheel.
Awesome entries. Bill.
Tom just pitched a fucking perfect game. What just
Yeah,
happened?
he did.
Okay, I just got 2 here. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. You're an idiot. Tech support, maybe? Wanted to say, Ben, are you sure nobody would? We found love. Dare me to open it?
That's where you store your porn, for sure.
Oh, Lord. Ehrlich.
So I have Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Firewire," and Bobby Darin's "Mac the Computer." And that's it.
All right. Anybody else in our front row, physically wave at me if you didn't do any entries yet. Want to? I don't see hands. All right. So these are the rest of the entries. Got a lot. Wendy Swerdlow. Java, 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 Java chameleon. You code and go. Tasha Lee. At last, the old lady found the power button. She also had, I don't know this one, but Solo Cup doesn't belong in the CD-ROM. And then she had Cry Little Tech Support Rep. And You Got a Tech Guru in Me.
Giggity.
Amazing. Meg Begley had that Apple Phone Care Beats with the Bluetooth. The whole bar was looking at her. The Genius Bar. You get it. Tesha, don't you forget to defrag. Don't. That's good. And then Bert Dizon. Instead of Foo Fighters Everlong, it's just 010011001110, and it's Everlong in binary code is what it is. Renee Hutchison, Java Nagala?
Nagila. Hava Nagila. But you are not allowed near the space laser, Rachel.
You say you were some part Jewish?
I mean, Ashkenazi, I guess, but yeah, technically.
Oh my God, Najula?
I studied anything Jewish. I didn't find out I was Jewish until I was like 32. Give me a break.
So you've had 20 years to
Ngayo
learn.
Hava, Ngayo Hava, Ngayo
Hava. All right, we also had a lot more. Carl, sound check yourself before you wreck yourself. Shannon Savage, she's pretty fly for a Wi-Fi. Shannon Savage, put it in your cloud. I know that song. Anna had Tom Petty's Don't Mute Me Like That. Don't mute me like that. I'm begging, please, Taylor, don't mute me like that.
Mute me like that.
And then she had Willie Nelson's Writing Code Again. Just can't start to writing code again. I fucked that up. Sorry. Marielle, start me up after reboot. Curtis Mason's Missy Elliott's Lose Control. Use Control Z. Renee Hutchison, dedicated to all the shitty coders I've worked with. Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compiles for You. It's been 7 hours and 15 days.
That's great.
Patrick Yoakley had turn it off and then turn it on to get that party started. And then he had use your poker face and say the code is ready. And then alcohol, what one needs after supporting a company all day. Oingo Boingo long last name. Bluetooth lights by the weekend. Jonathan Jansen, today's game entry 110010 ways to leave your lover. Thanks. Oh, that's by MC Hoo-Ha. Oingo Boingo long last name. WAP, Wi-Fi analog plugin. Josh Ritter. Oops, I did it again. I butt dialed my mom while plunging my vein. Oh, baby, baby. It's really hard to explain.
Why do we still do this show?
I've never heard plunging my vein. That is fucking hilarious.
I'm assuming it's about heroin. Let's move on.
His veins is dick, Steve.
It's about heroin. Shut up. It's about heroin.
You know a joke is very intense when you have to make it about heroin to make it less intense.
I'm going with Steve. I thought it was about heroin too, but you know, that's just
jerking off. Oh well.
Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah.
Go up and down until the stuff comes out. You know.
I get it. I
All
get
right,
plunging.
all
I
right.
just, yeah.
All right. Electric Outcast. Instead of friends in low places, I've got friends in Zoom places. Amina had Biggie. I like it when you call me Big Data. And Janet Jackson's Algorithm Nation. Amina had reboots are made for walking. She had Aerosmith walk that away. Chris Jacobs had Era 404 game entry not found. And I think
All right.
Man, some really good ones. I really like Nothing Compiles to You. I really liked the Inclined Egress one that Greg had. I really like Shannon's Put It in Your Cloud. But I gotta go with Tom's Windows XP. Gonna give it to you. I thought that was really what I liked now the most. Jody, what was your favorite?
Bowers, I'm actually going to agree with you on that one because, kind of in honor of DMX. We kind of have to go with that one, right? So yeah, Windows go and give it to you. Yeah,
right, sounds good. Taylor,
I like that one.
I really liked. I didn't check the angle at all. Fuck.
All good, man.
Much better.
My bad. I had to.
Your lighting is great, though.
I have no backlight. I'm ashamed. I really like reboots or make for walk-in. WAP was really funny. DMX Windows gonna give it to you, but I really, really, really love Nothing Compiles for You.
All right, Rachel.
I love all the ones you guys mentioned. Born in the USB, Unzip My File by Tam. But Windows XP, go and give it to you.
Nice.
First of all, I just would like to say this show has officially jumped the shark, and by shark, of course, I mean the esoteric programming language created in 2019. But I loved RAM If You Want To, and Don't You Format My CD by Tam, and Walk Like Good Encryption by Elizabeth, but I have to give it to Shannon Savage with Put It in Your Cloud.
Put it in your cloud.
So good.
All those were so good, but assuming it is a virus, then XP go and give it to you. So that is the winner. That is the winner. Tom, nicely done. All three of your entries were great. That is the winner.
Yes.
Claim your prize. Email us. Go to sdscshow.com. Claim your prize.
Very cool. Taylor or Jody, do you have any?
I did actually. I posted it in the chat. Mine was let's talk about tech, baby. Let's talk about USB. As an insult. Yeah. And then Tam actually said, let's talk about all the good things and the bad things we delete. So there we go. Tam and I had a joint effort on that one.
Nice. Taylor, did you say that? Taylor, did you have any?
I was paying attention, which is weird.
That's, by the way, the Hillary Clinton theme song.
Rach, you got any?
I've got a few. Do you
Ben,
guys
Steve,
have?
how many you guys got?
I have two.
I have four.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, I can do 4.
All right, Steve, start.
All right. HTML by myself.
Don't go breaking my hard drive.
This is my dad sitting at a computer. What's going on? What's going on?
I have Baby It's Cold Fusion Outside. that programming language is a bit antiquated, so that's from a while back. Some people still insist on it, but we should move on.
Thank you so much. I've got Don't Stop Debugging.
My last one, I've got Desktop is slow. That's the way we do it down at Shack Radio.
I have Kesha's TikTok, but just spelled different.
I've got WAP, weak ass PC.
And then Ben, are you out?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, my last one is all I want to do is zoom, 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 zoom.
Nice. I don't like I'm closing, but my last one is I want to know what NFTs are. Seriously. NFTs.
Somebody explain it. I like it. Awesome. All right, it's time to sing the song. Ben, here we go.
It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's time for doodles done by Leedy Corbin time.
Actually, my name's Leedy Scarbin now because I wanted to match Mufasa, but yeah.
Leedy Scarbin, I like it.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Starting with worst day ever.
Day that
Poor
Ben
little
wasn't allowed to eat the D.
I wish he was in a hot tub in that picture, but other than that.
Oh yeah. And I have Taylor as Wilson from Home Improvement.
Idly ho, Techie.
Then I have this thing with you with LaBelle on the edge of your bike. And we've got I'm a big boy. Look at you with your little elbow guards and your knee guards.
Exactly what I pictured.
His face there is exactly what it's gonna look like.
Plus, of course, it's a tricycle. Okay. All right. Moving on. We have Hodor. Then we've got, dude, put down the water. You have a problem. Then we've got Steve all bubble wrapped. He's all nice and safe, and then we'll just kind of lay him on top of the bike and push him down the road.
8 feet of the bike. It'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah. Then I've got the Jesus lifeguard. Fuck.
Yes. I need that one. Yeah, I need that one.
But the eyes make it. Someone said the eyes totally make it.
They eyes really do. Just like, oh shit.
And then we've got an animation to end it. That's it.
Love it.
Just
Yes.
from me.
Yeah.
I'm really honored.
At LeedyCorbin.com or at Art for My Heroes on the Instagram.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Sugar.
Thank you.
Awesome. Jodie, how do we follow you on social media? Jodie, how do we follow you around?
You can find me on Instagram at Jodie Sweetin. Twitter is also at Jodie Sweetin. And if you want to follow my podcast, which is all equally inappropriate and also a hilarious and ridiculous look at parenting, you can follow at Never Thought I'd Say This.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here again. We love you.
Thank
We're
you
glad you're
so
back.
much for having
you-
me. I'm so glad I got to come back.
We will
Thanks,
have you
Betty.
back soon. We love you. So appreciate
Anytime.
that. Taylor, how do we find you, buddy?
Hey, you can follow me on Instagram at Tailored Photog, or if you like food photography, at Tailored Food.
Cool.
And right here, all the time, 4 times a week at least. On AUE 5 times a week.
Nice. Well, you can follow me at Bowers Comedy as always. This Wednesday, Origin Stories is Steve Hofstetter in your top box there. So we're going to figure out his origin story from when they left Woodstock till now. I think is what we're going to go. So come check that out. NowhereComedyClub.com for tickets. If you're a Patreon, obviously you can come to that as part of the Patreon. Patreon.com/Origin Stories. Ben, what you got coming up?
This Saturday, Glebe Off the Top, crowd work and improvised madness with back-to-back week special guest Justine Marino, who was just given the title of Queen for a week. It's only for a week because obviously when Carmel found out about that, it wasn't great in the house here. You know what I mean? So, temporary queen.
Would she fuck you less?
My plugs have never gone so well. Look at what? Look at what?
I said it's all right. He can eat that D. He'll be just fine.
And my podcast with Godfrey Last Week on Earth just came out a couple days ago, and my Patreon has made some tweaks to the tiers, so you can get lots of stuff, free tickets to my virtual shows, in-person video hangs, fun stuff, personal letters, etc. So check out patreon.com/Ben Glebe, and that's the goods.
Personal letters that he'll send someone the D? Is that what you're saying?
Damn right.
Steve, what you got coming up?
This Wednesday, I'm on Director's Commentary, but also this Wednesday, I'm on Origin Stories. Thursday is my Director's Commentary. Last one for a while as I hit the road. And also, directly after this, for the AUE fans, we're doing the Ask Us Everything Patreon show for the month. So we'll see those of you who are on that shortly.
Very cool. Rach, and then catch up on we get the audience out here.
Yeah, so plug our Patreon, SDSC. We have our full Zoom hang with 130 plus of you guys on May 2nd. And then the Night King game, we're going to do Tech a Movie. Like no CD-ROMs for old men. I don't know. Help me out.
That's great. No, that was fantastic.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I think CD-ROMs are only for old men at this point.
Ironic, Bowers.
Oh.
We had Patrick Yogley tip Taylor $100.
Oh, thank you so much.
And then we also had a couple generals. We had Technic said, Tom, who won the game, just heard your entries live. You win. Here's all the points. He did. He got all of the points. Cannabis Jones says, why are iPhone chargers not called Apple Juice?
Holy shit.
Steve Mertz, go.
By the way, that is both brilliant and could only come from someone named Cannabis Jones. Like, that is...
Yes, right?
So true. And then lastly, Frankie Berman's said, just to be clear on my last comment about Steve, I was just kidding around. Steve, we know.
We know, Frank, we know.
That's it. That's everything.
I do love when people think they've offended us. It's so I get every time I get a deal. I'm like, we literally don't give a fuck about anything. There's no way you can hurt our feelings. Like literally, you can say anything to me, and it's not gonna. I mean, there's not anything you can say to me that would hurt my feelings. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Well, don't make fun of me. I've got feelings. So.
You can call me whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. All right, audience, we love you so much. Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow. I got my second dose today, so 2 weeks exactly till Indy. I'll be fully vaccinated when I get to Indianapolis. So boom, there we go. Yeah, so get excited for that. Rach, anything you want to say before you get out of here?
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 weeks. I fly out on Thursday. I'm gonna go see some family beforehand. But I'm so looking forward to it. When I get to tell people like what's happening over the next couple of weeks, the fact that people are flying to Indianapolis and
Yep.
Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Venezuela Hava Neranana.
I am also so excited for you guys to come to Edinburgh Labalabas, and it's going to be such a good time. Just biding my time. I got to get a tan. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
It's 2 weeks. My God, I need to write some jokes. But I will say, by the way, I've decided we got to figure out exactly how. I'm all in on the bike thing. It's going to be too much fun, and not only through SDSC, but I'm going to reach out to my whole social media, get people fucking behind this. We're going to make this shit happen. I'm going to figure out. Please don't hurt me.
Yes. Thank you guys. What an incredible show, and I've just been giving this a lot of thought.
If a vintage lady pops out of that cake right now,
if he fucks the cake.
Look, since we've had such a great journey here together today, I'm at least just gonna lick one of these balls. Night, everybody.
There's balls in your mouth.